wizard.
Hey everybody, I'm Everett Abrams, the Wizard of Wood, and today I want to talk to you a little bit about easy and effort and the difference that makes for a contractor. So in what we do, we are working on restoring wood. We're talking about making it look better or like new condition. Sometimes we're actually just trying to reinvent the wheel. We got to get that, failed coating or the peeling paint or stain or whatever it is off of a wood surface before we can restore it. And how do we do that stuff? And there's a lot of people that just want to grab, whether it's a stripper or whatever it is, to just get that off, and it should just magically just be wonderful. Then there's other people and other trades, and all they want to do is just kind of, I don't want to mess with this. We're gonna paint over it, and they just want to paint over it. In both of those situations, if you're not willing to put in the effort, then why do it at all? Because if you're just going to try to put a Band-Aid on it, it's going to come back another way. You're going to get that bad phone call when it starts to peel again. It's not going to be what the customer wanted. Their vision is, I want this to look right. In most cases. Now, obviously, everybody has a budget, and some people can't afford to have that A1 service. That doesn't mean that we can't find other ways to compromise. So in other words, if I have a solid deck that's peeling, maybe I want to take everything off the floor, make it natural, and then leave the verticals solid. If it's a house and it's a log cabin, if it's a cedar siding, whatever it is, on a wood-sided house, it's peeling. Maybe I do try to strip that, and maybe I use what's called an Osborne brush and try to buff it up and prep it up to where I can put a new coating on. Again, maybe I'm going back with a solid. Maybe I have to put a primer. Primer gives something a new surface to work from. But these things are going to be a little bit more money, usually, but it's not going to be where they have to, go to the A1 umpteenth optimal platinum level service that we're offering. So you could tier these things and make different options. The point being is sometimes easy isn't the answer. A lot of mentality today with contractors and people in general is they want easy. What's the easiest way to clean it? What's the easiest way to restore? What's the easiest way to strip it? What's the easiest way I can get out of here? Can I make a couple bucks? Usually when you make the effort and you take yourself to a different level, you're going to make more money. Your profit margin actually increases, because otherwise you're just in the same barrel with everybody else. But then once you offer a better service, better quality, the different tiers and so forth, and that A1 platinum service, now you've taken yourself, and now you're not in that barrel anymore, and there's less people over here. So there's a little bit more opportunity in putting in that extra effort. So my point of this, and the reason I bring this up, is I talk to a lot of people all the time, from contractors, homeowners that are upset and so forth, and everybody thinks, well, and I have to look at it from both sides, because I hear the contractors bitching, but maybe when I find out a lot of times is, well, they didn't have the money and they were trying to find the cheapest contractor or the cheapest estimate to go with. So I hear it from that side, and then I also hear it from the contractors, but most of the contractors are like, well, that was too much for that. It was too much effort. I was going to do that. I would have turned the job down if I knew that. If I had to do that, if I had to sand it, I would have done that. And then I get people that try to do it, and then they either walk off the job, or all of a sudden the deck needs to be sanded, and they'll take that palm sander or a belt sander and spend 3 days trying to sand a deck rather than go rent a floor sander. When if they rented it, they would have saved all the time and effort in there, and they would have made more money working on another job. So my point being in this video is, effort versus that vision, that next level. Sometimes it's just a tier up. Could be 2 tiers up. It'd be a nice way if you could reach all your customers with different options, because it defines your services. When you define your services, you actually end up making more money. Get out of that barrel. So that's my point of this. Just don't paint or stain over something if you can help it. Put in the extra effort to do some extra work if you have to. It could be changing out some boards. It could be something else that's a little bit extra, but definitely worth the effort. Going the extra mile for your customers. I'm Everett Abrams, the Wizard of Wood. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Hi, I'm Everett Abrams, the Wizard of Wood. I got the Wizard of Wood from my peers in the industry, and being the Wizard of Wood, I provide education and have been for well over 20 years and over 10,000 contractors across the nation. So thank you for watching the video. I'm glad you are. But if you want more information and you want to become like the Wizard and have the knowledge that the Wizard has had and that teaches in classes, please visit www.wizardofwood.net. You will get our manual, we get our online classes and everything to help you take your career to another level. Thank you for watching the video.